So, do you run a business with a physical address? A shop, a restaurant, a clinic? Or maybe you serve a specific local area, like a plumber or a photographer. If that's you, then you're in the right place. Today, we're diving deep into local SEO. It's the key, really, to making sure that when your neighbors are looking for what you offer, your business is the first one they see. Come on, let's get you on the map. All right, here's what we've got on deck. We'll kick things off with what I call the near-me economy. Then we'll talk about building out your digital storefront. From there, I'll walk you through actually getting on the map, show you how to start winning with reviews, and then we'll put it all together so you can become a bit of a local legend. First up, the near-me economy. The way customers find businesses has totally changed. It's not about the yellow pages anymore. It's all about what's close and what's available right now. So let me just ask you this, straight up. When a potential customer in your town pulls out their phone to find a service you offer, does your business even pop up? I mean, are you even in the game, or are you completely invisible to them? Just look at this number for a second. A staggering 82% of people use search engines to find local info. Think about that. The modern town square is the search bar on their phone, and your business absolutely has to be there. And this is exactly why it's so urgent. When someone searches for best coffee near me or emergency plumber, they're not just browsing. These are people with a credit card in hand, figuratively speaking. They have a need and they're looking for a solution now. If you're not there, your competitor gets that business. Simple as that. So how do you make sure you show up? Well, that brings us right to our next section, your digital storefront. And we're going to talk about the single most powerful tool you have for this, your Google Business Profile. But hold on, what exactly is local SEO? Well, to put it simply, it's just the process of fine-tuning your online presence so you become the most relevant result when people nearby search for what you do. It's all about being there in that exact moment of need. So here's the big idea I want you to hold on to. Your Google Business Profile is your new storefront. Seriously. Before anyone ever steps through your actual door, they're going to visit you here first. It's your digital handshake, your welcome mat, and your big open for business sign all rolled into one. And a great profile gives people everything they need right at a glance. It literally puts you on Google Maps. It gives them your correct hours and phone number. It shows off those great customer reviews. You can put up photos of your work. And of course, it gives them a one-click way to get right to your website. Feeling a little motivated? Good, you should be. Let's build on that. Time to move into how we actually get this done. We're getting you on the map with a super simple 4-step guide. Don't worry, setting this up is really straightforward. First, you claim your business name and pick the right category. Second, you set your location. Third, add all your contact info: phone, website, hours. And finally, and this is the most important step, you have to verify your business. Google will often mail a physical postcard to your address with a secret code on it just to prove you're a real, legit business at that location. Now, during the setup, you're gonna have to make a choice. What kind of business are you? Are you a physical storefront where customers come to you? Or are you a service area business where you travel to your customers? It's a key distinction because it changes how you show up on the map. Okay, so getting on the map is just the starting line. Now it's time to build a reputation. And that brings us to our next section, winning with reviews. This is where you really start building trust with people who haven't even met you yet. I mean, we've all read a review just like this one, right? And you immediately feel more confident about that business. This is digital word of mouth. It's real, it's powerful, and it's what modern customers rely on to make their decisions. So why are reviews such a game changer? Well, it boils down to 3 simple things. First, they build massive customer trust. Second, Google's algorithm actually sees a bunch of good reviews as a signal of quality, and that boosts your ranking. And third, it's just human nature. A high-star rating makes it so much more likely that someone will click on your listing instead of the one right below it. Now, you can't just sit back and wait. You've got to engage with your profile. Get in the habit of responding to all of your reviews, the good ones and, yes, the bad ones too. Add fresh photos of your work or your team. Use the post feature for little updates and offers. And here's the big one. Find a simple, easy way to ask your happy customers to leave you a review. Okay, let's bring all these pieces together and talk about the long game, the real payoff. Welcome to the final section, becoming a local legend. When you consistently work on your profile, the rewards are very, very real. You're going to get more phone calls coming directly from that listing. You'll see more foot traffic coming through your door. You'll build this amazing reputation of trust, and yeah, you will get much, much higher visibility in those local search results. And here's one last pro tip to tie it all together. NAP consistency. That stands for name, address, and phone number. You have to make sure this core information is listed exactly the same everywhere it appears online. Your website, social media, Yelp, you name it. Even a small difference can confuse search engines, but perfect consistency, that tells them you're a stable, reliable business they can trust and recommend to their users. Look, this isn't some magic overnight trick. It's a real strategy, but the timeline is totally manageable. On day one, you just set up and verify your profile. Within that first week, your goal is just to get your first couple of reviews. Over the first month, you get into a nice rhythm of posting updates. And you know what? After just a few months of doing this consistently, you'll be well on your way to becoming a top result for those key local searches. All right, we've covered the why, the what, and how. You now have the complete roadmap to put your business on the map and connect with those customers who are looking for you right now. So the only question left is, what's the very first step